Welcome back to What's in the Garden with Tip. I am here and I am going to up pot some of my pepper plants, most of my pepper plants. So, if you saw my short, you know I received a lot of these from Amazon. Next pot up for my pepper plants, and I have my potting mix right here. I have sterilized it with hot water, and I am using popsicle sticks as labels. And I have my Rejuvenate plant food that I'll be putting in each cell while I'm planting. So, that being said, let's get started. So, my soil is still pretty warm, not hot, but it is warm. Let's see if I can move you down a little bit so you can see what is going on here. All right. Okay. So, I am looking tacky. So, I've already started. I'm going to put a little hole in here. Let's fill it with a little bit of this fertilizer. This is my jalapeno plant. It was kind of tall, a little leggy, so I'm going to stick it right on in. Oh, I keep dropping this thing. Don't know why. So stick it right on in there. Fill it right on up. And there we go. First one potted up. Let's see, let me make this label. And this is a jalapeno. There we go. And go ahead and make 1, 2, 3. Let me make another one. All right. You know, I have gardening gloves, but I really don't like to use gloves. So I think these little latex gloves work better for me because I kind of want to feel the earth, feel the dirt. So I think these thinner ones just work a little bit better for me. Dig the hole. A little bit. And what I'm doing is just kind of digging around in the cell to get the pepper plant up and not really disturb much of the root. I did not know this when I bought this cell tray, but it does not have any holes in the bottom of the cell tray. So I'm like, I was trying to bottom water and it wasn't working, and I'm like, why is this not soaking up the water because most seal trays have holes in them, you know. But no, this one did not have any holes in the bottom. So I've had to top water in this particular tray, which was okay. You know, the vermiculite really, really helped with the fungus and that. So I do recommend, instead of just using just soil on top to cover your seeds, vermiculite. Second one done. And I really want to get the largest ones out first in case I don't get to all of them tonight. I do want to make sure I get the largest of the seedlings out. All right, I think I'm going to skip on over to the, let's see, I think I'm going to skip on over to these hot chili peppers now, because they're pretty big. Is it me, or does anyone else like not take all of the seed starting mix out? Because I feel like I can put more seeds in there and germinate more seeds in that same mixture. Tell me what y'all think. And I really want to thin out my snapdragons tonight. The potting soil that I'm using today is not that, Miracle Grow or anything like that. It's not very expensive potting soil. I think it's the generic that Lowe's sells in the white and green bag. I can't think of the name of it, but it's like $7 a bag. These roots were very deep, guys. So they do have a very good root system on them, which is good. So I just kind of scoop that soil back over in the cell, flash it down, and when I'm ready to start some more seeds, because I have a lot of more herb seeds that I want to start. Now these are banana peppers, so I'm going to go ahead and pot these up, I think. Okay, I'm going to pot this last hot chili pepper. That's a pretty good size. There we go. And now I'm going to plant these 2 banana peppers. I'm going to plant them and then I'll take my gloves off and make a label. If you don't want to be messy, gardening can be kind of messy, guys, because I have soil all over the place right here. So I did wet this soil a little bit, so it'll make it a little easier for me to get the plants out. One banana pepper. I don't think I'm going to do too much today because I just got home from work not too long ago and I am tired. So I'm going to do what I can, as much as I can, and I'm going to call it a night. All right, banana pepper. I do have a couple more banana peppers that I need to take out, but you know what? Oh, that's a seed. I'm going to cover that back up and see what happens. I still have some really small plants in here. I think I'm going to just not even worry about those. I got my handy dandies here, and I'm just going to snip that one. It's not coming up really good. Now this other one, I'm going to let it live and see how it goes. This other mystery plant. So these I am going to, I think I'm going to upplant all the banana peppers. Let me just upplant all of those because they are quite large. Look at that root system. You can see that. Those are some good roots, y'all. Great root system. One more banana pepper. All right, they're all done. Now what I'm going to do is make labels. I'm not going to let y'all sit here and watch me make labels. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4. See you in a minute. Okay, so I have filled all of these and placed them on a tray. And now I am going to work on my snapdragons, thyme, and eggplant. Y'all, I was messing around in there with my seedlings, and I started some new seeds. I started some ground cherries. What else did I have in there? Nasturtium. I can't remember what else I had in there. But why did I drop the trays? I dropped the trays and I kind of tried to place everything back, but I probably put some snapdragons in, well, some nasturtium seeds in with the ground cherry seeds, and vice versa. But hey, it is what it is. I'll figure it out when they get up to some size. So what I want to do now is, if you can see these, I'm going to thin some of these out. Just a few of them to make a little space in here. Okay, those are going good. Those are going good. But these are struggling a little bit, so I wanted to get those thinned out. Okay, I'm going to snap that one. I'll snap that one. And that one. Okay, maybe the rest will do fine. Okay, that one is looking pretty good. That's looking good. Oh, let me snap this one. All right. The rest are looking good on here. Let's see what they're... Oh, they dry out so quick. I'm going to add a little bit of water. Well, let me show you this, if you can see it. Now, if you're looking at the top of this plant, it doesn't look like much of anything. But look at the root systems. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the root systems in there are extensive. Can y'all see that? So you might think it's not growing, but it is. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in here. Let them soak it all up. Okay. These are my eggplants, y'all. They have gotten huge. Marigolds aren't doing anything. Y'all, if you have some tips on marigold, please, 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 please help a sister. Just wetting the soil up a little bit, so it'll be easier for me to get these out. And so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to go ahead and pot all of these up because they're all really big. Okay, that's 11 right there. I'm not going to do a lot of, what's the name of this type of eggplant? I'm going to put white eggplant, black eggplant. I'm not even going to write eggplant. I'm just going to write black egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black eggs. Y'all, I'm going to be honest and say that I normally do not do this much labeling, but I think that it would benefit me and anyone else to go ahead and make sure everything is properly labeled so you know exactly what things are. Even when I plant stuff out, when I direct sow into the garden, I just would wait for it to pop up and say, okay, I planted some corn right around here. So that looks like that might be it. But this year, that's one of the things I said I was going to do. Label better. So I'll know, okay, I planted something right here. And I'll plant something, then not know exactly where I planted it, the seed, and I want to put another seed down somewhere, but I don't know where I put the first seed. So, yes. Oops. So, labels, my dear friends, my dear buddies, labels are your friends. All right. Let's get back to it. I don't know if that's some people might be able to do that, but I can't. And what I want to try as well, I'm going to order me 2 new raised beds of the metal kind. And what I want to try also is the square foot gardening, where you get the string and, you know, tie it to each end. And so you'll know pretty much how much to plant in that particular garden bed. So I want to try that this year as well, this season. Okay, I started with the black eggplants. All right, let's see how you will do. This one had a great root system as well. All right, black egg, you are done. All right, come on, little fella. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Yes. There you go. There you go. Come on. And y'all, I got these pots from Amazon. They were like, it's like 120 of them. They were like $15, $16 or something like that. So that is in my budget. Because I looked at a lot of the other shops that people were, you know, sponsoring or whatever the case may be. But they were, you know, expensive. So I said, let me try this and see what I can find out here. And y'all, I'm going to sprinkle a little vermiculite on top of this as well, because it really did help with the fungus gnats. And this is the first year I've started my seeds and I have not seen not one fungus gnat. So I'm going to say that it was the vermiculite that was on top. Because that's the only different thing. That's the only thing I did different this third season of gardening. Alrighty. Am I going to have enough? Yeah, I'm going to have enough soil. So I'm going to go ahead and get these done. And I'll be back. Okay, I've placed everything back where it's supposed to go. And I've placed a little light because my timer has gone off. But since I transplanted them, I wanted them to get a little bit of light. The soil is still moist from when I wetted when I was sanitizing it. So I'm not going to water them tonight. Maybe I should. I think I'll put a little water in the bottom just so they can soak it up. But I did want them to have a little light so that they won't be all withered and everything when I get up in the morning. Well, all right, that's all I have for today. And happy gardening, everyone. Bye.